Nutrition's going to play a big part both during the season and leading up to the season. In that preseason, a big part of the dieting that's going to be important is that, for one, they're close to their weight goal or what their competitive weight's going to be. It's huge that they stay close to that weight, and they can do that by primarily going to be eating whole food products. It's easy to throw them as, fruits and vegetables, whole grains, whole meats, whole lean meats are simple ways. For wrestlers, since weight is so particular and important, certain grains that we always hear are going to be good typically are going to carry a lot of extra water as well. So it's going to be harder for them to manage their weight by eating a lot of starchy grains such as pastas. So it's important that they stick with fruit and vegetable options. A lot of the vegetable options that provide the good carbohydrates are going to be your squashes, your oatmeal, bran, those types of things as well. With wrestling being a big weight cutting sport, a big emphasis on appropriate body weight and competing at a certain weight level, the first goal is that with the university does a lot of IDEXA pre-scans that kind of shows them what their body composition is. So it's important for anybody that loses or that's wanting to go down a weight class or to lose that one, we got a good understanding of what their current body composition is, because that will give us a good idea of how much they can lose. Two of the big stereotypes that I see or deal with a lot with wrestlers is one's going to always be the dehydration or the hydration status. Too often most wrestlers, both leading up to a season and in season, are typically always dehydrated. I think it's important to note that a simple loss in body weight of 1.5 pounds for a 150-pound wrestler, which would be about 1% of their body weight, is going to drastically decrease their performance. It's going to increase their heart rate. It's going to increase the amount of their body temperature. It's going to decrease their concentration and just their ability to perform. The other big stereotype is going to be the low carbohydrate type of diets that we always see, that because that carries extra water weight with carbohydrate diets, they're always worried to ingest carbs. But I think we need to understand the importance that is our fuel source. In high intensity, like wrestling matches, for those 6-7 minutes that they're competing, it's a high intense, very high octane type of performance. They need a good amount of carbohydrates in their body to perform at that level. It's all about choosing the right types that maintain or minimize the amount of extra weight gain, the amount of fluid retention with it, while also maximizing the performance.